What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to Plastic Addict, episode number 21. This is gonna be a great episode. As you can see here, we got a little bit of something in frame. We got, boom. This is the ultimate Dark Horse bag. We got all black here. I wanted to build out this bag because I think black is the most rare color. Let me know what your favorite color is down in the comments below, but without further ado, let's see what we have in this bad boy. All right, so first of all, we'll start out with the bag here. The bag is a Atlas Disc Golf Supply Pioneer. This is the version 2. It's got bigger water bottle holders. It's also got a bigger phone slot, and I like to put my mini in there as well. So tons of cool features, lightweight, comfortable, a lot of padding on the back here. Check it out, atlasdgs.com. Where you can pick this bad boy up. So next up, we'll move around to the accessories we got here. First off, we got the foundation towel in the black color. Can't go wrong at all. And we also got the foundation water bottle. We only have a few of these left, so definitely pick these up if you haven't already. They're like Hydro Flask grade. So definitely check these out. And they got the cool laser engraved logo. Here we go. Next up, we got a black foundation mini. We got the heart stamp. You know, why not? So that's all of our accessories we got. So now let's move into putters. And man, I thought this was gonna be pretty easy, but man, this was not easy. There are a lot of companies that just don't make black disc very often, so this is a challenge, but I can successfully say that we did do it. And let's see what we got. In here. So first off, putting putters. This is a little Dark Horse mention here. We got the Agent prototypes. This is like almost like a P2. It is a little bit domier on the rim there than the OG P2, and I haven't had a chance to putt with them yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. So Dynamic Disc Agent we've got, and also I only got these two in the top because I don't like to fill out my putter pocket. All right, the mic died, but we're back. Just to recap, we have the Tactic in for the overstable approach slot. I know it's not entirely black, but you know, if you can submit a all black bag, let me know. Send me a picture in the Discord, and yeah, if you're not already in the Discord, that's where you can find me, Hunter, Trevor, Brody, everyone on Foundation. We're all in there. Connect with you guys, and yeah, so super fun community, and that'll be in the description below. So for our overstable approach disc, we got the Discmania Tactic 4203. Just a nice zone disc. A little more concave than the zone. I don't know if you can see that. A little more caved in, as not as straight of an edge, but nonetheless, Tactic. Next up, we got the Rico, and if you haven't seen the last episode of Plastic Addict, this is actually my new putting putter, but not for this bag. This disc is a 3301, and it's just a nice straight to understable approach putter, and also you can putt with it because I like to putt with it. But it does come in this K1 soft plastic, super soft, super gummy. Like I'm like barely even trying to flex that, and it's just butter. Like I say, it's just butter. This plastic is super soft, super gummy, and you are never early releasing this disc because it wants to stay in your hand. So that is the Cast Blast Rico. Next up, Dark Horse pick. We have a 500 plastic PA1, and This is just a nice, for the backhand, overstable approach disc. Love this disc on the backhand for those nice overstable shots. Very good, looks incredible. Love the Signature Series stamp, and yeah, PA1. And then last up for the putters, I do believe we've got the First Run Sake Bomb Slammer, and look at that thing. I know it's not totally black. The rim is black and the stamp is black, but this just looks so cool. I had to go in here. This thing is awesome, and just a nice overstable kind of utility putter. You see Ricky even throw this on ante lines and it comes out of it. This thing is super, super overstable. Probably the most overstable putter that exists right now. Just super overstable. And yeah, you gotta have one of these in your bag. If you like throwing just overstable ante flex shots, great disc for it. And yeah, it's got this nice thumb track on here. Feels really good in the forehand. On the backhand, I can't say that I love it, but I really love it on the forehand. So that's why it's in the bag. Sake Bomb Slammer. And yeah, those are all the putters. And now let's move into the mids. And if you know me, if you've seen mine in the bag, I don't like a ton of mids. And that's the case in this bag as well. I believe I have 4 here. Yes, I have 4 mids. So a little more than I usually carry, actually, but yeah. First off, we have another Castablast. This is in their K1 regular, so not the soft plastic, a little more firm. This is their Svea, and this is a 5.6 -10. This is gonna be my flippy mid-range. This is gonna be my flippy mid-range. Something I can count on, just reliable, understable flight. That's the Svea from Castablast. Next up, we've got let's try to go in order of stability here. Next up, we've got the Matrix, and this is another. This is a step up from the Svea. So this is gonna be pretty much straight. The Svea is gonna be flippy, understable, goes to the right turn, and this is gonna be just our straight mid-range. And look at that bad boy. That is just, man, you probably see the reflection in that. That is just crazy. The black on black on black from MVP. This is the only disc I've ever seen black on black on black from MVP. If you've seen another one like this, comment below, because I don't know. This is the only one I've ever seen. Super cool. Next up, we've got the special stamp. This is from Dynamic Discs. This is a EMAC Truth. And just look at that. That is just a mirror right there. Just so rich in color. That stamp is looking great as always. A little special stamp there. And feels great in the hand. Yeah, EMAC Truth. You can't go wrong. Workhorse of a mid-range. And yeah, that's it. EMAC Truth. Legendary. Next up, we've got the Discmania Method. This is in the Neoplastic, and this is a 5503. So this is going to be our overstable mid-range. I think it's going to do great in the bag. And that covers all of our bases for the mid-range category. Now, let's step up to our drivers. All right, next up we have our drivers here. Let me move these guys back into the bag. And so for drivers those were the trickiest thing to find. Black discs that were drivers. And but we did. This first one, this is a little iffy. It's a little bit more gray, I know, but it's a staple that needs to be in the bag, and that is a Discraft Heat. This is just a nice flippy 9-speed, and I don't think I have any fairways in the bag. I was going more towards the distance drivers because we all want that big distance. And the Heat is a great flippy 9-speed, super understable, And yeah, just a great choice. You do see heats that are a little bit more stable. As you can see, the dome on this is not that much compared to the dome I've seen on some other heats. They get very, very domey. And this one seems like a little bit more flippy one. So we've got the Discraft heat here. Moving on, we've got two, I believe this is the only mold that I have two of, besides the putters. We've got some zones. I mean, not zones. We've got some Raptors. This is a Ledgestone 2021 Z Glow Raptor. I actually found this in the retail store. It was in our youth section, and I thought, why not showcase it? It feels very good. It's pretty beat in, but this thing is probably pretty overstable. It feels like it anyway. The Z Glow is a little bit more overstable than your stock plastics, but yeah, very good mold and a pretty interesting plastic combo. So there's that one. Next up, probably one of the coolest discs besides that MVP disc we had, and that is a Crystal Dark Horse Zone. I keep saying zone. That is a Crystal Dark Horse Raptor. Look at that bad boy. And this thing is all black, blacked out stamp, blacked out mold. Crazy. I love this disc. And yeah, super unique. If you were at the retail store, there are only 100 of these that are ever made. So this is one of 100. And super cool. Love the way this looks. Love the crystal. And I love the little see-through you got going on. This run of Raptor is a little more flippy. So that's why I have it in the bag. This is going to be my overstable, and this is going to be my flippier, straighter Raptor. And all right, let's see what we got here. Next up, we've got, this is a Gateway Rage. And this thing feels pretty overstable. This feels like a Raptor. It feels very light. I think this is a prototype. I found it in the warehouse, and looks like we tried to hot stamp some stuff on it. But this is the Gateway Rage, it looks like. And it says Gateway Underground Miss Stamps, Prototypes, and X-Outs. This feels super light, though. Feels like a Raptor, though. Like, mold-wise. It's actually a little bit shallower than the Raptor. It's kind of hard to grip onto, but there we go. Gateway Rage. Next up, we've got... Oh, these are actually two of the same mold. If you saw my last episode, you'll remember this disc. This is a Escape. And this is the Fusion Burst plastic. And look at that bad boy. It's not totally black. There's a little bit of like brown, cream, pink color. Yeah, this is 173 gram and just great. Man, this one actually has a little bit of dome on it. So this might be a little bit more stable, but a step up from the Heat. That's going to be the Escape. We've got actually two of those in the bag. We've got also the Kona Panis Tour Series Escape. And this thing, I have one of these in the bag. I just put in there. And this thing is money. This thing is not as domey as the other Escape. So pretty flat. So a little bit more flippy. But I've been loving this on the Hyzer Flip. This is a really cool disc. I like the stamp, and most importantly, like the plastic. I mean, look at that. That is sick. That is awesome. So, yeah, Kona Panis Tour Series Escape as well. Like I said, step up from the Heat. And now, moving into our faster drivers. First off, we've got the Hades. And it's got a little bit of pink in there, but for the most part, it's black. The backside really showing its colors there. This is just faster. This is a 12 speed. A little bit more like the Escape, but a little bit more stable and a little bit more faster. So the Hades, workhorse driver for me. If you get a dummy one, I just like to throw it flat. If it's a flat one, I like to throw it on a little bit hyzer. It'll flip up and it'll ride straight. Great disc from the PM line that Discraft has put out. And yeah, I've been loving the Hades. Great mold so far. And it's been in my bag almost since day one. Been loving it. Next up, we got a little bit of a dark horse one. This is a Legacy Discs Outlaw. And that, I don't know what's going on with the stamp there. But the disc itself, the plastic feels pretty good. I think it's their Pinnacle plastic. So it's like the, I believe it's like their Champ. Very grippy plastic. More of like a Destroyer, flight-wise, a Outlaw. I think it might be one tick faster, but nonetheless, Legacy Discs Outlaw. And yeah, pretty sweet. And I think Trevor actually did a review on it on the Disc Review channel. So if you want to know how it actually flies, definitely go check that out because, yeah. And then last disc we have here today, we have the Discraft Zeus. I feel like everyone's got to have something like this in their bag. Overstable driver, you got to have it. Zeus, Destroyer, whatever, Force, you got to have it in your bag. And PD, you know, all those things. You gotta have at least one in your bag. And for this bag, we've got the Outlaw and we've got the Zeus. 12.5, -1.3. And just a workhorse distance driver. If you're looking for that max distance and wanting to just get the disc to go far, Zeus is where it's at. And yeah, just a workhorse driver, like I said, that everyone uses on Team Discraft. Very, very overstable, but for some people like Paul Macbeth, it's not. But Discraft Zeus from the PM line, Discraft. Boom. And let me just reorganize this. That's gonna do it for this bag right here. As you can see, this thing looks cool. And so yeah, this was a challenge to build. This wasn't easy by any means at all. If you guys end up doing this, I want to see it. Yeah, black discs are definitely hard to come by. If you think there's another color that's even harder to come by in plastics, I would be very interested to see what y'all think. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to this awesome build. I also want to mention there's one, I found this cool disc in the warehouse that is going to be dropped soon. And plastic rather. This is the Extra Soft EXO Logic. I know it's not black, but we're past that. Look at that, super gummy. I mean, this feels like a great putting putter or a throwing putter. Definitely P2-like. 3301 are the flight numbers on it. Super gummy. These will be dropping very, very soon, along with a whole bunch of Discmania and a whole bunch of MVP and a whole bunch of basically all the companies. We're getting so much in right now. Definitely go check that out. FoundationDiscs.com. And yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, let me know in the comments below. The disc dying isn't going anywhere. I just wanted to put some different content out for you guys. Let me know how you guys have enjoyed this stuff. If you like this, give it a like. If you aren't already subscribed, what are you doing? And if you are subscribed but your notifications aren't turned on, hit the little bell right beside the subscribe button. You'll get notified every single time that we upload. Hey, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you in the next one.